there, buds. Figured it'd be a pretty nice day. Some nice clouds out there today. It might rain, but we figured we'd take you out for a hike, me and the boy Bucko. So let's see if we can make it without getting rained on. You ready, Buck? We're gonna do the bog path trail today. It's about maybe a mile, 2 miles. And it's pretty swampy, so we got our big boots on. Come on, bud. Some trees and branches, everything down everywhere. It gets so windy out here. I figured this would be a good trail to take you on because there's a lot of trees identified with little signs what they are. So check out some wood, see what these trees look like in nature, and then also what they will look like when they're milled or used for furniture or building. Alright, we had to take a little pit stop there. It's so crazy. There's nobody ever out here. And of course, there's another car in the parking lot. We're trying to social distance. And now when I go to my places that I would normally social distance, I gotta be around a bunch of jag-offs. A buck. And I don't like to let them run if I know that there's somebody else out here, because I don't know what they could have a dog, and Bucko's a bit of a little, he's a Puerto Rican street dog. He's a little scrapper, so we don't want any dog fights out here. I'm Buck. But hopefully when we get back around the swampy area, there's definitely nobody back in there. Let Bucko run and get muddy. Come on, bud. One of the saddest articles I read this morning about the Pennsylvania state parks are reporting so much litter now because everybody wants to go out in the woods to get away from everything. So now there's just so much litter in the woods, and it's sad, it's depressing. And I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, just don't litter. So anyways, here's our first tree we can check out. It's a cucumber tree. They go pretty tall. And their leaves usually have like a pretty long, broad leaf on. They don't look a whole lot like much of anything else. So when you see one and you know what their leaves are like, then usually pretty easy to spot. We'll have to look up and see what that wood's like. I'm gonna guess, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably similar to, I don't know, like a maple, probably. We'll find out. Buddy. Another pit stop already. I don't know about your dogs, but Bucko loves to pee every 5 seconds. Guess it's a a boy dog thing. You have to mark everything. I guess I mark a few trees myself, so I can't really complain. It's like the sun's starting to come out a little. They did say that the clouds would break and we get some sun. So I guess that would be nice. One thing I love about this trail is you'll see you can walk on it for maybe the 2-mile trail it is. You get so many different types of habitat, from the swampy bog to these like evergreens. And here we got an eastern hemlock. See, it's got the shorter little clusters of needles. This is where we cross over the JP Sailor Trail. That's about, I think all in all, that might be about 12 miles or so of good backpacking trails. Quite a few campsites along it. We're gonna try to do that this spring and night. Me and Buck out on our solo overnighter. It's funny, every time I'm out here I see so many of the little signs on the trees, and now that I'm looking, I can't find any. Looks like a little bit of mountain laurel there. It's the old Pennsylvania state flower. That is part of the rhododendron family, so it gets confused a bit with it. They have a pink flower where the mountain laurel has a white, and the leaves are a lot less broad, they're a lot smaller. They tend not really grow as high either, I think. Could be wrong. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. There's a little tree here. Right there. It's a large leaved holly. This whole tree. But without any of the leaves on, it's also hard to identify anything. Come on, Buck. We're soon to bust out here into the bog. Change of habitat, change of scenery. This one real quick before we head down. This is a service berry. Almost looks like a striped maple. This is where we really open up here. And from the looks of it, whoever else is out here came this way too. But it looks like they got a pup. So, Buck, looks like you're gonna have to stay with me. Just really opens up. All these trees are just all so dead and old, and it's like a haunted wasteland. Oh, it's pretty swampy. There's like quicksand there. Don't want none of that, Buck. Ah. I stopped to talk to him for a minute. He is out here camping. It's such a nice little area back there to set up a camp. It's like he was just out here by himself, like me. No pups. He said he loved pups. So he did say that was his car in the parking lot, so you know what that means. Nobody else out here. Ready, Buck? Ready to run free? Huh? I love that. A good boy. Whew. It's getting warm. Take it off. Hey, Buck! Bucko! Oh, there he comes. Oh, Buck. You maniac. Oh, do I love to watch him run. Guys make me pretty jealous. Kind of wish I was out here camping. Almost looks like fall out here with all these leaves. Keep losing sight of him, and then I just see him fly out of nowhere. A buck. You the fastest man in the forest. One terrible thing about these boots I have on is they have that wool lining in. That gets damn warm. I guess these are just winter boots, not really meant for hiking. But I'll wear them out here because I know I'm gonna need them. But these trails are so rocky and so many roots, and I can feel every single rock poking into my foot. So I guess I just have to invest in something a little better for this someday. Getting a little sip there, bud. It's out of breath. You don't see that very often. he'll run and run and run. There he goes again. And he'll take a break and then just walk by my side. Can't wait till he gets a little bit older. Although I don't want him to grow up, because they grow up so fast. But I would like him to calm down just a little bit. Be one of those pups that could just be by my side and just trust him off leash. And I think he'll get there. Can't rush it. Hey, Buck. We're getting a little bit of a change of scenery again. Don't see any signs over here on the trees. Oh, here's one. It's a gray birch. You can see the when I was a kid too. It's fun to peel off a little bit of that fresh birch bark because it tastes just like birch beer. I know if you just saw Bucko jumping through the water. Usually hates water, but he's starting to get better. And he hates these little bridges. So he'll avoid them at all costs. A buck. Starting to warm up. This will be a nice day. Can't wait till the summer and this is all hopefully dried out. Hopefully we won't get a lot of rain this year. Probably got more rain the past few years than we've ever had, and this was never this swampy out here. You even have a little boardwalk built. That's always underwater now, that whole area. So whenever they built that water was definitely a lot lower. Sometimes you don't even see it now. It's just totally submerged. Did you find poop? Please don't. Oh, Buck. Why do they do that? Always gotta. This is just a rolling poop. Looks like somebody's getting a bath today. He also hates that. The fear of being clean and the fear of water. The Bucko story. Get pretty rocky out here. Lucky. Oh, my nose. I think we're almost getting up to that part where it gets pretty deep. Hopefully I can make it through it. I think pretty soon up here too we're gonna open up, get to see a pretty good view of that bog. Oh, keep break, bud. That's better. That's better. I don't know why it's always so nice to pee in the woods. But it is. Being out in nature, living like a wild animal. Speaking of wild animals, I think the bears should be coming out of hibernation here soon. They're gonna wake up and be like, what the hell are all these people doing out here now? Got some coyotes out here. Turkey. A lot of deer. Bobcats, foxes. Pheasants, grouse, all the lovely PA, Pennsylvania animals. Saw a coyote maybe a month or two ago out on the one back road I always drive. He just walked right along my truck, and he walked right in front of me, and he just stopped and stared at me, and then just went about his way. Not here. I did this trail once. That is the Boulder Trail. That is just filled with rocks. Takes you out to a place called Wolf Rocks. It's got all kinds of caves and things you can climb in. See a little bit of the clearing here now of the bog. You can really hear a lot of birds out now. It's been pretty nice the past few days, so especially at night too, you're really starting to hear a lot of those good night sounds. Just, I'm still not sure if all the chirps you hear at night are those birds, those frogs coming out. That'd be a lot of frogs. I don't know. This is where we start to get pretty swampy though. Starting to come down in the bog. I swear I just saw him like right over there. Next thing you know, I hear him behind me. This little pitter patter. Sometimes he scares the shit out of me because I'm not paying attention. He comes out of nowhere and I think it's something coming out chasing me. Oh, he's out running around in the swamp. There's a much better view of that bog now. Hopefully you can see it. So many nice sounds. So this land was all once, it was all forested, timbered, lumbered, harvested. I can't think of the word for it. Anyways, this was all part of, they would come out here and back in the early 1900s and cut down all the trees for lumber and all that. There's mills out here and everything else. And this bog was created from that. Because without the trees all in this one flat, low-lying area, it just created this nice little bog, but you get a nice new habitat from it, so it's not all as bad. Here's one of those boardwalks. There's some sphagnum moss. Out there's a, what is that? Holy shit, that's a swamp. Northern arrowwood. That's what that is. It's where you really start to sink in here. And up just past here is where the water gets pretty high. It all drains out from the bog. Oh yeah. It's all nice and wet back in there. Hey, Buck! Buck! There's like a nest of ducks or something over here. I'm pretty sure Buck's part hunting hound dog of some sort. So hopefully he doesn't go hunting. Bargo! He's over there checking him out. I don't know if you can see him. Come here, bud. Come here, boy. Leave those ducks alone, or whatever they are. They're ducks, maybe geese. Now, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, you can see all that. There's like a pond out here. Now, this where it gets tricky. It's actually not too bad. It's not very swampy. We'll be just fine. Just walk right through it here, buds. You can see another boardwalk right there. Little walkway. Ooh. Look at all that. It almost gets dammed up. If that wasn't all there, this would all be pretty crazy. I wonder how deep that gets. It's like a little pond there. It's crazy. This used to all be dry. There's no water out here at all. It's getting a little soupy. I'm Buck. Oh, buddy. Alright, this could be a tricky part here. Looks like that gets pretty deep in there. What we gotta do here, Buck? This water smells horrific. I can't even tell where to go. Guess we'll just have to figure it out. Come on, Buck. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on, jump in. Come on. Come on, Buck. Yeah, you can see the other walkways underwater. Good boy, Buck. Come on. Almost through all this. Yeah, it smells like total shit. Oh, look at all these here. There's definitely a lot of frog eggs there, buds. Nature's jello, I guess. Not sure what that. Oh, man. I think we made it. Now we're just gonna make it over this underwater bridge. Come on, Buck. It's like so slippery. We made it. Come on, Buck, just jump over there. Jump over. Come on, right over there. Right there, come on. Let's go, bud. Watch him jump. Ah, look at that leap. Are you a lizard? I think you are. And now we're back out to the dry side. Made it. The greatest part about Bucko, he's like a duck, he just sheds water. Oh, look at that. The wild rays in there. And these get pretty crazy in the summer. I think there's a picture of one up here. But yeah, Bucko, he's like a ducko. He just sheds water right off of him. By the time we're done with this hike, he'll be dry. Barely have any mud left on him. He's sniffing. So here's some of the plants that grow in here. Almost looks like a Venus flytrap kind of deal. Called sundew. They have like a glue trap on them. But there's the old bog. We'll get up here. There's a little overlook tower you can climb up on. I've never seen a dog with more energy. My last dog, rest in peace, Harold. I never actually saw him run in the 10 years that I had him. He never ran once. He would just do this little horse trot if he even attempted to run. This all in here. It's all witch hazel. Once again, nothing really has leaves, so just give you a little bit of an idea. But yeah, poor old Harry. Never ran, never barked. He's very chill and mellow. He's like a cat. So I had to put him down. He got arthritis really bad and just got really old. I think when I rescued him from the pound, he was probably at least 5. And then I had him for 10 years. And then 4 days later, after putting Harry down, found this psycho online from a Sato rescue out around Pittsburgh. So he came to live with me. He's been pretty damn good. And very fast. He loves to sniff a hiney. It's even pretty swampy up here today. That breeze feels great. I don't know if you can hear it. It's picking up a nice breeze up here though. He's already up there waiting for me. Say, come on, bud. Too slow. Here's a little sign that will show you some of the life in this bog. Kinds of salamanders. A lot of insects, frogs. Kinds of birds. kinds of fun stuff. Come on, bud. Bucko! So that just gives you a nice view of the whole shebang. I don't know if you could see him down there. It's just a whole flock of birds that he tried to take out. Hey, Buck. Hey, Buck, Buck, Buck. Buck. Come on, buddy. Oh boy. Here's another one he's not going to want to cross. Come on, Buck. How's he going to make it? Come on, Buck. Don't rub in that. Oh shit. There's a gap. Starts to get pretty thick up in here again. In the summertime, this is so grown in. Almost can't even see the trail. All these low-lying shrubs are all in full force. Oh my goodness. Just ate a bug, like Goldie Hawn and overboard. Oh man. I think it's inside me. Oh. Last part of this hike is all goes uphill for the most part, which is great if you're I guess trying to get in shape. Nice little workout. What do we have here? Oh, it's a little mountain ash. Sure, we all know what ash looks like. Kind of piney, but hard. There's a striped maple. Remember earlier I was saying about a striped maple. Can't see that plane, it's too cloudy. Some little bush blueberry back in there. come find that when the summer. It is getting warm. These wool insulated boots are such a terrible idea. My feet are soaked. What do you think, Bubba? I actually saw a snake, a little garter snake, the other day on one of the other trails, letting us know spring is pretty much here. Just bathing on the trail. Look at all that. Used to always love collecting that when I was a kid. And back to the fork. I think it's time we'll get Bucko hooked back up. He was a good boy. All right, Buck, lead the way. Pull me up the hill. He'd be like, he should be a sled dog out front, like a little Rudolph. He'd probably run faster than some of those dogs. Oh, Buck. Could really start to hear the highway now. That is Route 56, in case you're wondering. Just outside of Windber, Pennsylvania, in southwestern PA. Maybe south central western PA. We're about 2 hours from Pittsburgh, east of Pittsburgh. I lived there for 10 years in Pittsburgh. Sometimes I miss it. Most times I don't. I miss a lot of my friends, but I don't miss all the people. I'd much rather be in nature than be in a city. And especially times like this, during these crazy times, I'm glad I don't live around a city. I could still go to the grocery store, get some toilet paper. It's not too bad here, huh, Buck? Guess we got it better than some others. It's all on how you look at it. It's all how high you raise your expectations in life, how greedy you want to be, how selfish you want to be, how grateful you want to be. Come on, bud. Buck. I'm grateful for this day, though. I do love a nice hike. I do love to spend time with my dog out in the woods, away from everything and everyone. It's a nice reset. I hope you guys have somewhere that you can do that too. If you can't, hopefully you can enjoy this video with me and check them out. Maybe I'll make some more if you guys are liking them. Help you get out in nature too if you can't. Got a few more trails. Some nice overlooks we could check out. Some lakes, streams, all kinds of nice stuff. Hopefully I can take you guys camping with me this year. Have a site along the river. It's a nice big shallow river you can walk across. A lot of good fishing. Saw a bear there. So, could hear a fox cry at night. All kinds of animals and nature out there. Thanks to my buddy Jack and Sherry hooking me up. More hills, more hills. Whew. I can still feel that bug. I just ate a bug. If you're bored and looking for a good old movie to watch, check out Overboard. Got some, what the hell's his name? Patrick Russell, maybe? Goldie Hawn. Classic story, classic love story. This is where Bucko's girlfriend Lumen always comes out hiking. I'm surprised we didn't see her. Buck. Hey bub, where's Lumen? Where's Lumen at? Where's Lumen? Oh, I can start to see my truck. Almost back. Buck, I think that's Lumen pulling in. Is that Louie? Is that a Louie? Might be. Maybe it is. I think it is. It is! It's Louie! Bucko, it's your girlfriend. What a happy ending. Lemon Bucko. Well, buds, we officially have made it back safe and sound. I finally got my coat off. I don't know if you can see that's some under man boob sweat there. That's how you know you're fat and sweaty. So I hope you guys liked it. As usual, just like the video if you like it, and give me a comment if you let me know if you want to see more of that. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, follow along, ring that bell and all that fun stuff. So maybe we'll make another one here next week, hit another trail with a couple nice little overlooks for you. So everybody take care, stay safe, stay in your house and away from other people, and just you know, have fun, make the best of it. Bucko, come on, we're home. It's time to go inside. What? You don't want to go inside? Because you know that it's bath time? Huh? Do you know it's bath time? You don't want to go inside? Well, you're going to have to go inside. You can't just live in the truck. Are you just going to live out here now? All right. Bye.